Congratulations, Danniella.
Thank you.
Fifth place in the final.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm over the moon. I can't even believe I made the final. The fact that people picked up the phone and voted for me, just, you never know what it's done for me. It's changed my life, given me confidence in myself, and this whole programme has really changed my life, and it's been an amazing experience.
Good, because you went in there, you said you wanted to change people's opinion of you.
Yeah, I just wanted to make my kids proud of me. I'm sick of them having to defend me at work and at school and throughout life, so now they can go out and go, do you know what, that's my mum, that's who she is, and she's OK, she's not some messy drug addict, so it's all good.
Well, listen, we know all about your past, obviously, and we know that you've faced a lot of challenges in your life, so surely...
I faced a lot in that house.
Place, I was going to say, that place should have been a walk in the park for you.
That is the hardest thing. You only see a slice of 40 minutes, 50 minutes a night, do you know what I mean? That is not that is like an edited version of the reality in there. And the smallest thing is the biggest thing.
Yeah. But plus, the slice that we were seeing was hardcore, so living in it 24/7
I don't know what made this show
been...
such a big hit, because we're all so boring.
Yes, so boring. Before you went in, though, you said that you were impossible to live with.
I am.
And on reflection, and after what we've just watched, you look like one of the easiest to live with in there compared to some of them. Who did you find the most difficult to be with in there?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, everyone's expecting me to say Steph, and I wouldn't say Steph because I've got kids. So I know what people are like when they're bouncing, they're young. I've got my son, do you know what I mean? It's that age. I think probably the hardest for me to live with was probably David, because he was so upbeat all the time. He told me a million stories. I never knew when he was serious about his auntie with 2 vaginas or he wasn't. Do you know what I mean? So I was always trying to be polite, and yeah, so I think David probably.
OK, let's talk about Steph, though, because your relationship was quite up and down. Before we talk about it, let's look at you.
Danniella, she's just like my mum in here.
I do love you, mate.
She's like me when I was younger, you can't tell her.
I could certainly tell you was coming out to their boyfriend, though.
Shouldn't have said that. I used to be close to her and she's lost a lot of respect from me.
She's getting away with murder in this game. If I speak to her right now, I'm liable to lose it.
Danniella.
Let me out this room.
That's bullying and embarrassing.
I'm not a bully, mate. If you're going to be seen like a lunatic, mate, you'll never work again.
Danniella Westbrook is one evil cow.
I'm so sorry for her. I can tell she's in pain.
She really hurt me. It's a proper dagger to the heart.
I'm gutted that I argued with you, but I love you and I'm super proud. I'm proud of her, babe.
So we heard her say there that you were like her house mum. Did you feel like she needed mothering? Did you feel like she needed a helping hand or a bit of guidance?
Listen, my kids will be the first to tell you. My boy will tell you he moved out early on because me and him are too similar, like me and Steph. And you know what? You love them, but you don't always like them. Yeah. And that's just the way life is. But for me, Steph's my winner. She's gone a full circle, and I want her to come out the other side. She's gone in a girl and come out a woman. And she's grown up in front of the nation. You can say what you want about her, but you don't know Stephanie.
Do you think that's maybe why the clashes occurred then? Because you had that mother-daughter relationship. You were trying to advise her, and she didn't want to listen to it.
I know what it's like to fall apart in front of the nation.
Yeah.
And I didn't want her to do that. The kid is full of talent. I don't know how much you've seen of her, but her singing, her taking on characters, her accents, everything, she's amazing. I didn't want her to throw this opportunity away because she is a talent and a force to be reckoned with, and I'd love that kid to win it. I'd love her to win it.
She might just do it. I mean, she's in the final four, which obviously a huge part of her story.
Don't get me wrong, she's drove me freaking crackers in the house. But then, you know, I drive my kids crackers and they drive me crackers. That's all part of it.
But also, that's kind of what it's designed to do, to see if that happens or if it doesn't happen. Obviously, her relationship with Jeremy was a huge part of the show, and not just for the two of them, but for everybody that was in there.
We didn't know that she'd had such a terrible time with her ex before that. If we'd have known that, then we wouldn't have had the issue with it.
But what was it like before you knew that? Because nobody knew that until we didn't really find this out until the last couple of days ago.
I was more worried about how people at home would see it on her. Do you know what I mean? And Jeremy's anything but a homewrecker. He's the nicest geezer you'll ever meet in your life. Do you know what I mean? I love Jezza, and I couldn't wish for her to be with a better fella than him. And now I know what she's been for on the outside. Go for it and just live your dream. Because they're a lovely little couple together, really. They're funny.
Well, you liked them as a couple, but there was another couple in the house, and that was you and GC.
That's my girl.
Your partner in crime.
I love her, mate. Look at her moaning, having a moan up. Look.
Having a moan about being out in the cold.
Sitting out here with me blow dry. What is going on? I can't do it, mate.
She's very honest about her diva ways and about the kind of person she is. Do you ever feel like you got swept?
Go on, Jem.
Do you ever feel like you got swept along with it?
No, Gemma would never sweep me anywhere along. I'll go exactly where I want to go, and anyone in the world will tell you that. I don't need anyone to get me in trouble. I can get in trouble in a phone box on my own. Do you know what I mean? She's my mate, I love her, and I won't have a bad word said about Gemma Collins. I love her to bits, mate.
Very quickly, you did say that it had changed your life.
It has.
How do you feel it's changed your life?
Do you know what? I've turned a corner, and my two best mates from babies are right there, and they'll tell you I am hard work, and I've turned a corner in my life, and I've learned to stand up for myself. I haven't got them to dig me out the last 4 weeks or any excuses to I've just had to deal with things head on and get on with it, and I've done it and I've stuck it out, and I'm here.
Danniella, well done.
Thank you for the
Here
experience.
are your best bits.
Thank you. I'm excited.
It's Danniella Westbrook.
So glad you're in. You're right. She's amazing. She's like my mum in the house.
Danniella's like my mum.
Oh, for goodness sake, ego-obsessed bunch of wallies.
She's just one of the most straightforward people you could meet.
You want to stay stuck where you came from?
I'm working class girl, and that's how I talk. Go yourself.
Danniella's ready to say, I don't care anymore.
I can't do it without I make no. This is the evilest thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm steaming.
I won't live like a pig in. I've been homeless.
Let me out of the room. You'll never work again off the back of this show.
Never speak to me again after this.
You come across as a nasty older woman.
That's who I am, darling. Take it or leave it. On that note, should we have a cup of tea to digest it?
She has just come so far and is so together.
Back that up and give it to me.
She's a wonderful woman. Everyone here loves her to bits.
Hello. You're not talking to me, are you?
Probably one of my closest mates when I get out of here.
My time in the Big Brother house has had high points. I've had times where I'm like, what the heck am I doing here? And I've laughed a lot. It has been amazing. I've loved it.
Well done.
Thank
for
you.
getting to the end. Well done. Go see your boy.
Thank you, Ella Kai.